Hey guys, this is Emmy from underdogchance.com, and in today's video I will share 3 qualified bets from my Major League Soccer betting model. Last week my betting model went 7-0, so 7 wins, 0 losses, and I hope that I can share some valuable information today with you as well, okay? Before I dive into today's picks, let me give you a quick introduction so you know what to expect. I'm here to share free picks from my sports betting model, which matches my odds against the sports books for the best value bets. With over 25 years of betting experience and having left the daily grind, I now focus on helping you build your own models and strategies. I recommend thinking independently rather than blindly following any picks, including mine. If you're looking to take your betting to the next level and craft your own strategies, visit underdogchance.com for our comprehensive courses. Let's get into today's picks and make smarter betting decisions together. So 14 wins, 5 losses, plus 8.57 units so far. And we can check also last week's results. So I had Charlotte, New York Red Bulls, Inter Miami over in this game, Dallas, Real Salt Lake, and Seattle. Okay. Average odds 1.87, so this is like minus 115, minus 114, right? But anyway, let's go to Wednesday projections. So those are the games for Wednesday. I'm a little bit sick, so I hope you will understand me. But I will share all my projections, and I found 3 qualified bets for this week. Okay, so first game, Cincinnati, Atlanta, based on my projections. Those are my numbers, as you see. So I have Cincinnati at minus 101, bookmakers minus 122. So I'm looking for a little bit bigger discrepancies between my numbers and bookmakers numbers. I use one formula here, which will determine if a bet is qualified or not. So I'm looking for this number bigger than 1.5. Okay. Then the second game, Orlando Inter Miami, no value again. Based on my projections, you can see Orlando should be 3.05 or plus 205. So I share both odds, decimal and American, and there is not enough discrepancy between my numbers and bookmakers' numbers. Then we have Philadelphia against New York City FC. Based on my projections, Philadelphia should be minus 106, bookmakers minus 112. So too close. I'm also calculating totals. So this longer number with more decimal, this is my calculation, and this is actual total on the betting market, and I'm looking for one difference. Okay, so it should be at least one difference, okay, between my projected numbers and bookmakers numbers. Okay, then I have DC United against New York Red Bulls. Again, no value. Maybe DC United is slightly underrated, but still not good enough. Montreal against Columbus Crew, right? Based on my projections, Montreal should be plus 208. They are plus 215. As you see, it is almost the same. If we check totals, my projected total 2.89, bookmakers 2.75, which is also very close, not even half point difference. And then we have first qualified bet, Nashville against Toronto. Toronto is a pretty big underdog of 3 plus 373. I have them at plus 175. And I have here Asian handicap opportunity, which means that the best bet in this game, I believe, is Toronto X2 or plus 0.5. Depends which sports book you use. But in other words, this means that Toronto should not lose. So if the game is tight or if Toronto wins this game, then this is a winning bet at plus 120. And recommended unit is 1 unit, okay? And 1 unit is usually 1% of your bankroll, okay? I was talking about risk tolerance and how much risk you should take in my baseball video today. You can check this as well if you want. But in general, if we are younger, we can take a little bit more risk. But I'm talking about life and everything. So you should watch videos because I will not. I need to take 10 minutes so that I will not miss something. So then we have Fire Charlotte, Chicago Fire against Charlotte. Based on my projection, Charlotte should be smaller underdog. Okay, so my projected number is plus 139. So this is this number, and bookmakers plus 247. And I have Asian handicap opportunity, Charlotte plus 0.5, 1.76. Okay, so my betting model, soccer betting model, is available on my website, underdogchance.com. It will also be available below in the link in the description, or you can join our betting masterclass and you download this betting model for your use. Okay. Uh, And one interesting thing, you can buy soccer betting model, and this season we have European Championship. In the last European Championship, I found one, let's say, system or hack with probabilities where it was profitable. Of course, this is not a guarantee that it will do the same this season, but it was working pretty well. This is also included if you download this betting model. Okay, Austin Dynamo, based on my projections, no value. So I have Austin at plus 187, bookmakers plus 153. So no value. Minnesota LA Galaxy, same story, not enough value. My numbers and bookmakers numbers are basically the same. So I have Minnesota plus 123, bookmakers plus 114. St. Louis, Los Angeles FC, my projections plus 113 on LA and bookmakers plus 164. So maybe small value with LA, but still not good enough. Okay. Real Salt Lake, Seattle, no value. Rapids, Vancouver, also no value. I hope you understand this number. So those are my calculated probabilities, because when you bet on sports, okay, and when you see the odds on the betting market, they represent probabilities of the event. Okay, so if you get a bigger payout, then the chance of winning the chance of winning is smaller. Okay, so you take more risk, the reward is also bigger. Okay, and what I do, I simply calculate my own odds independently from bookmakers, and this is something every sports bettor should do. I don't know how people make bets based on gut feelings, or I don't know how they make bets, but you should always find a way how you calculate your own probability, so you can then find positive expected value. Okay, of course there are different ways. You can even compare Pinnacle odds with your soft bookmakers odds, or I don't know, you can create a betting model. This is something I teach, or you can use some other probabilistic system, I don't know. But before you bet, you need to have your probabilities, you need to have the numbers. If you don't have it, then you're just firing blind bullets, right? So you're just firing into the dark. Okay, because if you need to know your price, you need to know your price before you're buying something. And when you bet, you buy something. Okay, you buy things, you invest something. Okay, and you need to know what is your price. Okay, and what I do, I simply calculate my probabilities. Okay, and based on my probabilities, those are my probabilities, those are bookmakers probabilities, and then I compare them, right? And as you see here, there is not enough discrepancy, there is not enough difference for me. I have my other formula that calculates if there is enough discrepancy. Okay, Portland, Seattle, Portland against San Jose. Based on my projection, San Jose is qualified bet. Okay, so Asian handicap opportunity, San Jose plus 0.5 at plus 101 unit. Okay, so those are all three qualified bets for today, for Wednesday, and I hope that the numbers can help you somehow. I also recommend that you use these numbers if you want something, not picks, because picks are useless. Those numbers are probably much more useful, okay, than picks, because nobody serious in sports betting is looking for sports picks. Okay, you should always look for positive expected value, not for sports picks. Okay, but of course you can do whatever you want. I just want to give you the advice that will help you in the long run. Okay, because I see people, they wrote me 5 years ago, and they will do their own way, and then after 5 years they come back and they say, yeah, you are right. Yes, you just lost 5 years, right? So always positive expected value, nothing else. Okay, all picks, winners, trying to hit the winner of the game, this is all BS. Okay, so thank you for watching, see you next time.